Yo, what's good, new? Oh shit, I'm sorry. Completely just messed up my words. What's good, YouTube? New video. I'm like, I feel like in my mind, every time when I'm about to say new video, I feel like I'm about to say new music video. I'm like, I don't know why. I'm not a fucking artist. But anyways, most hated and elusive style in boxing history, Emanuel Drunken Master Augustus. You know this nigga whooped Floyd Mayweather's ass, right? One of the only people to actually make the nigga look stupid in the ring. Real shit. Because I bet, like, they both had, like, similar styles. Mayweather, he was that kind of, like, bob and stick kind of nigga. Like, stick and move. So, yeah.
If you open the profile of this boxer on BoxRec, you will see 38 wins and 34 losses there.
That is crazy, right? 38 wins and 34. You lost 34 times, though. So how, like, how was you a drunken master? How was you nice, though? Because niggas be, like, talking about this nigga like he was one of the best. Wait, if grandma said go inside, what's wrong with that? Hold on, why she say go inside? Does she think that nobody's watching you guys? Hey, Paris, I'm talking to you. Why? I, I said, why does grandma want you to come inside? Does she think nobody's watching you? Well, why don't you tell her that I'm watching you? Because I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, ganha le ganha monte kwa like para ganha peso muna voyager suyo. Please don't leave the box there and put it in the garbage. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I gotta deal with my little sisters. Like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big brother first. You know what I mean? I'm on stream and shit, and I still got to babysit and stuff like that. I'm watching them through our security cameras. You know? Niggas probably like, bro, fuck your little sisters. All right, fuck yeah. You can leave and come back when I'm watching the video. It's all good. I ain't worried about you. Oh, did you put your bike back too? Oh, why? I thought you still wanted to ride it. Oh, alright, alright. Yeah, it's either one or the other. Bikes or a trampoline. Can't be both. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, no problem. Good job. Anything else that you want to tell me? All right, they on the trampoline now. That's all good. Oh.
And after that, you are unlikely to want to look for the best moments of this boxer's career on YouTube.
Yeah.
But this is a different case.
Don't worry, YouTube. I'll cut that whole part
This boxer
out.
became a member of the fight of the year 2001 when he fought Mickey Ward in a crazy 10-round fight. 4-2 in that fight, they threw 2,100 punches. A year earlier, he engaged Floyd Mayweather Jr. in perhaps the most spectacular fight of Floyd's own career. At the same time, Mayweather missed more accurate blows in that fight than before in his entire career. A creative and spectacular boxer who, thanks to his movements in the ring, has become a cult figure among his fans. A tireless warrior with great fighting passion and a huge talent that every boxer would envy.
But really though, how the
This
fuck
guy
you
was
gonna hit a
ready
nigga like
today
this?
to meet in the ring with anyone, anywhere. Meet Emanuel Augustus, nicknamed the Drunken Master.
He probably wasn't the best like hand-to-hand fighter, but I bet you he was entertaining as fuck to watch.
Emanuel Augustus was born on January 2nd, 1975, and is considered one of the brightest boxers of the late 20th and early 21st centuries. He never became a world champion, but he still earned the love of fans and spectators. It's all about the unusual style, as well as decisiveness in battles. He was never afraid of his rivals, he was a journeyman. Floyd Mayweather Jr. often says that the Augustus fight was the toughest fight of his career. But the judges somehow did not appreciate the clown behavior of Emanuel in the ring. Therefore, he often lost on points.
It was mad, bro.
And he was not allowed to the title fights at all. He began his professional career under the name Emanuel
Jealous
Burton
ass
and had
judges,
his first
bitch
fight
niggas.
in the professional ring on July
It's all good though, just
23rd,
because he made up his own style and shit.
1994,
Niggas was hating.
on points. Augustus took his father's surname only in 2001, when his parents finally got married. His full real name is Emanuel Yakov Burton. The nickname YA is short for Yakov. The boxer's other nicknames are Outlaw and the Drunken Master. As a professional, August has frequently appeared on ESPN2's boxing programs.
Yo, I could still watch, like, I could watch shows and shit on here, right? Because one show just came to mind. Like, I could watch shows and shit on here, right? Like, Aiden was watching porn on here. I'm pretty sure I could watch TV shows and stuff on here, right?
And its counterpart Friday Night Fights.
I don't know how long that's going to last. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a point where I can't do that. But I'm pretty sure in the early stages of Kick, I'm pretty sure I could do that right now, right?
Since the early 2000s. There he earned his nicknames, just as his style was called String Puppet Dance. On October 21st, 2000, Emanuel...
Damn, nigga. What the fuck? Where your drawers at? What the hell? Come on, bro. Like, I understand wear as little clothes as possible so, like, you know, you can get as much weight up on there. I feel you, but golly.
On October 21st, 2000, Emanuel fought against Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Alright, here we go. Extremely quick. Has everything you'd want on Cabrita Gonzalez, and then that might happen either May or June. Look at the quickness as Floyd goes right to work.
For most of the fight, Floyd literally flies around the ring, delivering a series of precise strikes at the speed of a machine gun, perfectly alternating attack with defense. And you won't believe it, but he puts in a punch.
Once again at Floyd Mayweather. And Burton, listening to what his corner had to say, came out aggressive. Burton's in the leopard trunks, Mayweather's in the black sparkly trunks. Burton's...
Floyd does everything so right that, it seems, a little more and Emanuel capitulates. But all the correctness of Mayweather is shattered by the incorrectness of Burton. Floyd is a machine built by people who understand boxing. This is a school, endless training, and
God
regimen.
damn. I'm not gonna lie, they was really going at it though. They was really going at it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If I was watching this fight, like, look, everybody just tuned in. Like, yo, this is a good fight.
By the incorrectness of Burton. Floyd is a machine built by people who understand boxing. This is a school, endless training, and regimen. Emanuel is a street urchin, a weed grown unattended. He is hit and he laughs in the opponent's face. He is hit and he explodes with a series of combinations. He is hit and he pushes the opponent to the ropes. But the main thing is that sometimes it hits. Yes, 2 or even 3 times less than Floyd's. But still much more often than Pacquiao, Maidana, and Alvarez.
Emanuel Burton trying to mount a comeback, but now he's wide open. There's a lot at the end of that round. A lot of anger being displayed. Even more tonight. Blood to the face. Big hard punches. How long can Burton take? It's just target. Good right hand from Mayweather.
I don't know. I feel like this could be like, I feel like they were a great match for each other. That's how I feel. I think they were a great match for each other. Because Floyd, he was always that, you know, that stick and move kind of nigga, like ha, like ha, ha. You know what I'm saying? Like that little stick and move kind of shit. And this nigga would just be moving like he just, like, you know, down 4 different, like, you know, this nigga would be moving like he just down 4 different bottles of Casamigos. You know what I mean? Just like, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just, I don't know. I feel like they're a perfect match for each other. And they was going at it.
And Burton is feigning that he is hurt, feigning the wobbly legs, basically making Mayweather, that left eye is beginning to swell. 2 hard punches.
Damn.
There. Another hard punch. So far in this round, there's another right. Leopard trunks, but you have to wonder about the attrition. See, Burton's not happy here tonight. As I was saying, Mayweather is a fighter of extreme. Now Mayweather looks like he's going to end this thing. He's trying to step in and consider ending this fight.
In the 9th round, a towel is thrown from Emanuel's corner. Our hero expresses dissatisfaction when the doctors begin to examine him. He's beaten as hell, but if it were his will, he would stand to the death, because that's what the street taught him. Emanuel Burton won't let that happen again. And there will be no more Burton. Next year, he will take the surname Augustus.
That was the first time he ever fought Floyd, right? So I wonder if he fights him again.
July 13th, 2001, Emanuel went to fight with Mickey Ward.
Let's see this. What's up? What's up? Show
When
me
two
sign.
famous
Show me
journeyman
sign.
Emanuel Augustus and Mickey Ward stepped into the ring at the Hampton Beach Casino. Believe me, they didn't think about their health, money, or a second job. They only thought about boxing.
Ooh.
They made the audience all these 10 rounds think only about boxing. For them, this is not a fun hobby, but life. The fight starts with Ward's wild swing. The fight ends with a selfless fight. In between, we see Augustus's accurate short punches and Ward's sweeping attacks, mutual exchanges, and surprise attacks, Emanuel's beautiful evasions, and Mickey's bullish straightforwardness. In the presence of Crown blows to the liver of Ward and high-speed blows of Augustus. The spirit of boxing lived in the ring then. This fight, which was later recognized as the fight of the year, was won by Mickey Ward, but the most fair result would have been a draw. As we will learn later, the boxing functionaries had no plans for Augustus. In July 2002, Emanuel had one of his best fights with Carlos Wilfredo Vilches. A win over him put Augustus in second place in the IBF junior welterweight, 60 to 63.5 kilograms. He became the champion in the same category for only a few months, from April to June 2004.
Yeah, I just had to make sure this is just old ass footage.
He lost his title due to disqualification. He began to argue with the judge. Perhaps the peak of Emanuel's fame can be considered 2004, when he fought Courtney Burton and received a very controversial loss. Courtney Burton, at the time of the fight with Augustus, was considered a pretty decent boxer. He was dragged to the heights and scored a pretty decent record of 20-2. In his last fight, he knocked out Angelo Manfredi himself, and even earlier a decent boxer, Gabriel Ruelas. The same Ruelas in the fight with which Gatti earned his first fight of the year. If at the beginning of the fight Emanuel just looks better, then in the third round he makes it clear that he and Courtney are fighters from different leagues. In the fourth round, Augustus, after 2 excellent blows to the liver, sends Courtney to the canvas. This is where the fun begins. The referee Dan Kelly does not count the hit, showing that the hit was below the belt. Interestingly, 2 years later,
it was not below the belt at all. What the fuck is this ref talking about?
Augustus knocked Burton down with the same backhand. After a minute of rest, Courtney Burton naturally recovered. All this could be attributed to the inattention of the judge, but then the show began. Only Augustus and Kelly participated in the show. Burton was just a decoration. Emanuel begins to dance and carry out rapid combinations. The referee will be rude. He deducts a point from our hero for another hit to the body, deducts another point for the original exit from the clinch. Augustus will simply grab Burton's arm and turn around the axis, as in ballroom dancing, and his look will express your shit. As a result, Augustus understood everything, spat on the fight, and began to simply sneer. In the midst of the fight, he began to talk to someone from the audience and, despite the opponent, deliver accurate blows. You wanted a circus, you got it. The victory, of course, was given to Courtney Burton, who was ridiculed during the fight. It was one of the most unfair judicial decisions in recent years. The judge's decision was even investigated in a Michigan state court, but was not overturned. But everyone around started talking about Emanuel. In general, he was supported, although in part they criticized the clownery in the ring.
That's fucked up. Just because of how he fought. Like, nigga, there's just a different way of fucking fighting. Like, damn, bro.
This guy has an amazing reaction, good speed, bestial reflexes.
Like, at the end of the day, how I feel is, if your bitch ass isn't the one in the ring getting punched on, then you should not be, like, for real, you should not be, like, oh, depicting, oh, how they should be doing it. I'm not gonna hold you. Are you in the ring? All right, then. How about you get in the ring and show me how I'm supposed to be doing it? Like, what the fuck? Like, damn, like there's one standard style of boxing. Like, come on now.
Some kind of reinforced concrete jaw. With all this, on July 8th, 2005, Emanuel approaches the fight with the once promising Puerto Rican Ray Oliveira, having 25 defeats in his arsenal. What happens in this fight makes you forget about all these mundane things: victories, defeats, belts, P4P ratings, etc. When the current generation, bent under the weight of seriousness, ambition, and pragmatism, will sink into oblivion, Emanuel Augustus will be reborn and, like William Blake, who is fully understood by his contemporaries, will shine in his true greatness. Augustus's actions in the ring are jazz. He is damn artistic, charismatic, and charming. When you see him drawing patterns on Oliveira's face with his left hand, or hitting with both hands at the same time, don't try to write it off as a hallucination. No, this is the pure truth. Everything to the last dance, to the last illogical combination, to the last game of hide and seek by the ropes. All this exists. But beauty is beauty, and in boxing they hit you on the head. Sometimes very strongly. In the 8th round, the Hampton Beach Casino will be shaken by the scream of Ray Oliveira. It will be a cry of pain and despair. And even such a lover of toughness as Steve Smooger will not be able to endure this and stop the fight. On September 1st, 2006, Emanuel Augustus entered the rematch against Courtney Burton. An old acquaintance of Emanuel Augustus did not waste time after their last fight. Courtney Burton had 3 fights in which he suffered 3 crushing defeats by knockout.
Damn.
Not the same fellow with a clean face and great prospects entered the ring. A man entered the ring about the inflated record, probably every Oklahomian already knew. Augustus was so often thrown by the judges that he revised his approach to fights and began to rely on the extremely serious style of fighting and early victories.
Hold on. Hold on, backing him up. Hold on, hold on. Ooh, weave. Oh shit, he got you right there.
We knew after a solid body hook in the 8th round would have jumped around Burton and stuck out his tongue. But Augustus of the 2006 model will seize this opportunity and, diverting the protection to his head, will plant control shots in the damaged point. The victory is clear and unconditional. And now you can dance. During his career, the boxer had 78 fights. He has 38 wins, 20 of them by knockout. Despite the general originality of the style, Augustus prefers the classic stance, left foot in front of the right. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Joe Frazier also stood in the ring. Therefore, clowning is clowning, and you need to know the fighting technique perfectly well. Emanuel Augustus is at the top of the list of the most dangerous professional experienced boxers, ready to take on a challenge from any opponent.
He was literally dancing, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. He really do be dancing around these niggas, bro.
They even began to call him the sad clown, since he did not hide his emotions from defeats. It was towards the end of his career.
The only clean punch in that series. Those punches missing the right hand getting in, so out of 6 punches there.
Who knew that the fighter would receive the main blow outside the ring? On the night of October 13th, 2014,
damn, fall from grace was crazy.
The world almost lost one of the most original and interesting fighters. Emanuel Augustus, the dancing boxer, was critically shot in the back of the head on a street in Baton Rouge.
Damn.
It was in this city that the fighter began his boxing career. Augustus had nothing to do with the shooter. The guy quarreled with his brother and opened random fire. After being wounded, he was connected to a ventilator. However, a month later, the boxer came to his senses. As of 2016, Augustus was engaged to be married, was in improved health and spirits, and had returned in training. Whether he will enter the ring again is too early to say.
Nigga, how old is you, bro? Punches in a second. Sugar Ray, really? I mean, shit, what's next? No, stop it. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. I completely forgot that I was recording. You already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay.